I really hope you can hear me right now. But it's Tuesday, August. This is gonna happen every time I try to. 25th. Today is the 25th. Right now, I'm on my bike, just riding. It looks like I live in like some prairie that looks all empty because it was a golf course. But right now, yeah, I'm going. Just on a little bike ride, just chilling, just taking a break from work. I'm gonna get to some painting today. Maybe not today. I'm gonna do this little like montage type thing of the bike ride and everything going on today. And then I'm gonna get to the painting right after that. What's up? It's Wednesday, August 26th. Today was very long. It was productive though, so that was good. I was out working at this internship that I got right now, so that was dope. Setting things up, getting everything situated. Last night I ordered like these plastic poly mailer bags, so I can start like shipping out shirts and stuff like that, so that'll be decent. But I ordered it last night, and it literally showed up today after I got back from this internship. So like I said, I'm gonna get to this sketch right now. So that means by the end of today I'll have 2 sketches done and I'll be onto the shirts tomorrow. So I'm trying to get better at pre-visualization and knowing what I want to make before I get there, but I'm still trying to keep myself very loose to that because I feel like I'm my best, most artistic self when I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. So what that means is like going into this first sketch, I really wanted to make phase 4 without knowing what it was gonna look like. This is the pre-visualization. The not knowing and trying to make something from nothing is the pre-visualization. And from there, I'm going to keep developing this concept into what phase 4 will finally look like when it's on the shirt in this video. All right, on to this next sketch. I'm gonna look up the proper way to pronounce these words because I'm not sure what they are and I don't want to mess them up. For now, I'm going to say gablon and kale. I did not do enough research, honestly, to understand a lot of the like intricacies of this mask. You know, I'll put that on myself, but at the same time, like I also intentionally didn't do the research because I like the way that I've been able to come to understand these designs through recreation versus just studying in textbook, Wikipedia kind of stuff. I got this inspiration from my Pinterest actually. Based on the description of the post, it said Gabon and then Quele female mask. I know Gabon is a country, and I'm going to assume Quele is some ethnic group. I tried to keep a very similar yet exaggerated figure relative to the reference image that I was going off of. I'm not going to go into too much detail right now on this because I feel like I'm still in the early stages of understanding the intricacies of this mask and exploring the significance of this mask to the people who originally had made it. And so with that, I'm going to go transition out of these sketches and into this painting.
What's up, what's up? Thursday morning, August 27th. Happy birthday, Lauren. She's officially 12 years old today. I got a lot going on today. I'm about to head back to that internship soon to work on some stuff. I'm thinking tonight I'm gonna be able to start on those shirts and then just finish them up tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna read for a sec and then I'm gonna get started with my day.
Friday morning. Right now I'm listening to Temptation by Tiwa Savage and Sam Smith. That is this week's featured song from my playlist that I'll carry every single week. Make sure you check that out in the link below. So yeah, that's the playlist this week. Make sure you check out the playlist as well as the archive that has all the songs from last week. We're up to right now we're only up to 57 songs in the archive. So obviously this is something very new. None of this stuff has many followers or anything. It's more just something I enjoy listening to music and curating playlists. And so regardless of who's listening, I'm gonna keep putting one out every single week. So make sure you follow those playlists. Make sure you follow me on my social media. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like this video. Anything you can do. And with that said, we can get to this painting right now. So I'm recording this on Saturday. I'm testing out my new Tascam recorder. So that's cool. I guess I'm gonna figure out how well it works by the end of editing this video. This is the first shirt that I painted yesterday. With my numbering system, this will be number 6, and this blue one right behind will be number 7. And this will be phase 4 of the Faces series that I've been doing. And the Faces series itself is an exploration that I've talked about a couple times now, throughout the first 3 videos. But in this painting in particular, I'm looking more at this mouth as the focus of the entire piece. I've also tried to combine some text in almost like a Virgil Abloh, Basquiat kind of style. Of the faces that I've done, I've seen 2 styles kind of come to the surface, and that'll be this very flat image, very line segments, and filled in spaces. Phase 1 would be an example, as well as phase 2. And then I've got this other style that I kind of just kicked off with number 3 in the last video, and then phase 5, which is on this shirt back here. For the text that I added on here, on this side we've got with the bottom text facing the left side of facing the shirt. It says "Y" facing this way, and then it says "Not Smile" facing the opposite direction on the other side of the shirt. I placed them in opposite directions as well as on opposite sides because I want it to be kind of open to interpretation as to how to read those words together. Is it "Why not smile?" or conversely, is it "Not smile, why?" Which makes no sense in the English language. However, it is a statement of this picture is not smiling, why? You know what I'm saying? So it's more of a question to be considered than an actual statement. Very small, delicate kind of details in this painting that really do give it a very complex meaning. It's something that is important to me. I want to leave a lot of that up to just interpretation. I know it's only been a few videos here, but I'm hoping that you can kind of see how my mind is working with these and start to see the things that I'm picking out. So although I'm going to leave it mostly up for interpretation, I'm going to point out a few key things. This red, green, white, and black, those are colors of Pan-Africanism, as well as the colors printed on the flags of many imperialist nations. I should make that a little clearer actually. Imperialist or imperialized nations, like Mexico was imperialized, colonized. There's a lot of red here in the eyes of this piece. This smile is completely disconnected from what we might consider the face of this face, the actual encapsulating of the
head structure. There's an opening on this side of the head, goes straight out into the openness of the shirt, and one line that comes close to covering the hole, but doesn't. You see that the colors across the painting don't really blend together at any point, except for right here on the nose, where they all kind of come together and come and interact with each other. Let's remember that red also symbolizes blood and anger and war. And then the last one that I'm gonna give, you can see that the smile here is sort of segmented with a gap that goes right in the middle of the mouth. And there's a lot of red in the corners of the mouth. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that actually. I'm gonna just let you figure that out for yourself. Give you a quick hint, it's on key with a lot of the other themes, messages of my paintings and my work in general. And so have fun with that. Alright, so on to the second shirt. This is face 5, number 7 in my art enumeration that I started very recently, so it's not actually the 7th thing I've done, just so you know. But this is another mask that I made, or at least a mask inspired illustration. Obviously you can't put this on your face. Kind of got this transitioning of skin tones on the mask. Not only are they skin tones, but they're just very natural colors in general, like earth tones, wood tones. This is just a very pale wood, I guess, that I wanted this mask to be made out of. And then it transitions from that pale wood to a sort of like chocolate kind of brown, and then finally to like a very just dark, almost black brown. This was inspired by an artifact from Gabon, which is a country in Africa. We're gonna do some Gabon research real quick so that I'm keeping you and myself informed. Gabon is a country in Central Africa specifically. So this mask was specifically inspired by a kale mask, which is an ethnic group in Central Africa that are from Gabon. I just want to read this Wikipedia note real quick. It says, the Kale are noted for their ceremonial masks, which are collected as art objects. Pause. So that statement itself is the exact reason why I'm doing this Faces series. I feel like cultural artifacts shouldn't be kept as something that's an art object. It isn't for other people's entertainment and enjoyment, although it's cool to look at and appreciate and admire. Like keeping that in a museum. So yeah, this is inspired by the Kwele people in Gabon. This is not taken from them. That's the whole point of this, is to be inspired and appreciate and learn without taking, as has been done for hundreds and hundreds of years. I'm looking at a few other Kwele masks, which are just on Google Images. It seems like there's just a lot of this decorative, almost like dangling ear looking thing, like this ornamental wrap around the head like this. I drew it differently than it's actually depicted by their masks, which is like a separated ornament. I drew it as if it were just part of the head itself, an extension of the head. I think a good reason for that is just the fact that you can also see that there's a hole straight through the mouth. Some masks just have mouth and eye, nose, stuff like that opening. The reason for this actually wasn't just as an opening, it was a connection to what's behind the mask. So I believe, after having been inspired in making this mask, that there is no disconnect between the face of the mask itself, the decoration of the mask, and the person wearing the mask. It's all part of the same cultural identity. This piece has become a reflection of the idea of cultural identity cultural artifacts, and this idea that through cultural ties, there really is no distinction between decoration and ceremony and who we are as people. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I think that was productive. I liked talking through these faces and these shirts. I'm thinking next week I'm probably gonna do some photography stuff just because it's gonna be my first week back at school. And painting takes a long time and photography is just easier, it comes more natural to me. So I might just go like test some stuff out, just go see what's up around the neighborhood. Maybe do like a little photography excursion. I'm not really sure how that's gonna go or what I'm actually doing. I might not do any of that at all. But regardless of what I'm doing, make sure you tap in. Make sure you subscribe to this channel like right now. Just hit the button. My Instagram is just first and last name underscore, Jaden Duenas underscore. And you can find all my social links below in the description as well. But for now, thank you for watching this. Thank you for watching me paint and helping me celebrate these designs. I'm hoping that I can just like keep doing this because it's really fun. I already edit like all the time anyway, so editing a YouTube video doesn't add that much to my editing workload. I'm already pretty fast at it anyway, so. And in general, like I've honestly just been having a lot of fun doing this. Like it's cool. Like it's just a good way to spend my time creatively. So with that, see you next week.